Hummus is a Levantine food dip or spread made from cooked, mashed chickpeas blended with tahini, olive oil, lemon juice, salt and garlic. Today, it is popular throughout the Middle East, North Africa, and in Middle Eastern cuisine around the globe. Etymology: hummus is an Arabic word meaning chickpeas, and the complete name of the prepared spread in Arabic is o-micron olo copyright numua to the first pound b to the first or delta na, which means chickpeas with tahini. Spellings of the word in English can be inconsistent. Hummus is the standard spelling in American English, while hummus is common in British English. Among other spellings are hummus, 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 hummus and hummus. History. Many cuisine-related sources describe hummus as an ancient food, or connect it to famous historical figures such as Saladin. Indeed, its basic ingredients are chickpeas, sesame, lemon, and garlic have been eaten in the region for millennia. But in fact, there is no specific evidence for this purported ancient history of hummus bitagina. Though chickpeas were widely eaten in the region, and they were often cooked in stews and other hot dishes, poorer copyrighted chickpeas eaten cold with tahini do not appear before the Abbasid period in Egypt and the Levant. The earliest known recipes for a dish similar to hummus bitagina are recorded in cookbooks published in Cairo in the 13th century. A cold pura copyright of chickpeas with vinegar and pickled lemons with herbs, spices, and oil, but no tahini or garlic, appears in the Kitab al-Wulaila el-Haba bifar wasf al-Tayyibati wa al-Tabi. And a pura copyright of chickpeas and tahini called hummus kasa appears in the Kitab wasf al-Latima al-Mutada. It is based on pura copyrighted chickpeas and tahini, and acidulated with vinegar, but it also contains many spices, herbs, and nuts, and no garlic. It is also served by rolling it out and letting it sit overnight, which presumably gives it a very different texture from hummus bitagina. Nutritional information: hummus is high in iron and vitamin C and also has significant amounts of folate and vitamin B6. The chickpeas are a good source of protein and dietary fiber. The tahini consists mostly of sesame seeds, which are an excellent source of the amino acid methionine, complementing the proteins in the chickpeas. Depending on the recipe, hummus carries varying amounts of monounsaturated fat. Hummus is useful in vegetarian and vegan diets. Like other combinations of grains and pulses, it serves as a complete protein when eaten with bread. Serving methods: as an appetizer and dip, hummus is scooped with flat bread, such as pita. It is also served as part of a meze or as an accompaniment to falafel, grilled chicken, fish or eggplant. Garnishes include chopped tomato, cucumber, coriander, parsley, caramelized onions, sota copyrighted mushrooms, whole chickpeas, olive oil, hard-boiled eggs, paprika, sumac, full, olives, pickles and pine nuts. Outside the Middle East, it is sometimes served with tortilla chips or crackers. Hummus full is topped with a paste made from fava beans boiled until soft and then crushed. Hummus masaba morshorshaw is a mixture of hummus paste, warm chickpeas and tahini. Syria and Lebanon: in vegetarian dishes from the Middle East, Arto Deharutunian calls hummus one of the most popular and best known of all Syrian dishes, and a must on any meze table. Syrians and Canada's Arab diaspora prepare and consume hummus along with other dishes like falafel, kib and tabbouleh, even among the third and fourth generation offspring of the original immigrants. Israel. Hummus is a common part of everyday meals in Israel. A significant reason for the popularity of hummus in Israel is the fact that it is made from ingredients that, following kashrut, can be combined with both meat and dairy meals. Few other foods can be combined with a wide variety of meals consistently with the dietary laws. It is seen as almost equally popular amongst Israeli Jews and Israeli Arabs. As a result of its popularity, Israelis elevated hummus to become a national food symbol, and consume more than twice as much hummus as neighboring Arab countries, according to figures by Tsabar Salads, a hummus manufacturer in Israel. Commenting on its popularity, Gil Havav, an Israeli food editor interviewed on the BBC program Cooking in the Danger Zone, stated that even during the Intifada years Jews would sneak into the Muslim quarter just to have a vital, really genuine good hummus, sick, and noted that like many dishes considered to be Israeli national foods, hummus is actually Arab. However, he also said, commenting on Iraqi, Egyptian, Syrian or Yemeni food in Israel, that Jews come from these countries to Israel and they brought their food with them. Many restaurants run by Mizrahi Jews and Arab citizens of Israel are dedicated to hot hummus, which may be served as chickpeas softened with baking soda along with garlic, olive oil, cumin and tahini. One of the fancier hummus versions available is hummus mezbacha, made with lemon-spiked tahini garnished with whole chickpeas, a sprinkling of paprika and a drizzle of olive oil. Hummus is sold in restaurants, supermarkets and hummus-only shops. Palestine and Jordan. For Palestinians and Jordanians, hummus has long been a staple food, often served warm, with bread, for breakfast, lunch or dinner, usually on Friday mornings. All of the ingredients in hummus are easily found in Palestinian gardens, farms and markets, thus adding to the availability and popularity of the dish. In Palestinian areas, hummus is usually garnished with olive oil, nana mint leaves, paprika, parsley or cumin. A related dish popular in the region of Palestine and Jordan is Laban mar hummus, which uses yogurt in the place of tahini and butter in the place of olive oil and is topped with pieces of toasted bread. Turkey. In Turkey, hummus is considered as a meze and usually oven-dried with pasta plus or minus RMA, which differs from the traditional serving. Packaged product. United States. By the end of the 20th century, hummus had emerged as part of the American culinary fabric. In 2008, more than 15 million Americans consumed hummus on a regular basis. Hummus became a popular staple in American restaurants with the Armenian migration from Lebanon to Southern California and the East Coast after the Lebanese Civil War. It was further popularized in the United States by Jews returning from visits in Israel and by Israeli expatriates. According to a 2010 market research, hummus consumption in the United States has increased by 35% over a period of 21 months, with sales reaching nearly $300 million. In 2006, hummus was present in 12% of American households, rising to 17% by early 2009. One commentator attributed the growth of hummus to America's unregistered trademark's embrace of ethnic foods, and to experimentation with exotic foods. In November 2009, Gadi Lezin, president and CEO of the Israeli Strauss Group food manufacturer, said that market share of co-owned Sabra dipping company in the USA makes it the largest packaged hummus dip manufacturer in the world. Controversy. In October 2008, the Association of Lebanese Industrialists petitioned to the Lebanese Ministry of Economy and Trade to request protected status from the European Commission for hummus as a uniquely Lebanese food, similar to the protected geographical status rights held over regional food items by various European Union countries. Fadi About, president of the Lebanese Industrialists Association, stated that Israelis have usurped several Lebanese and Oriental products. According to About, Lebanon exported the first hummus dish in 1959. As a response, food critic Janiga wrote, "The success of certain brands of Israeli hummus abroad may have been what brought About's anger, leading him to claim that Israel has been stealing their country's national dishes, like hummus, falafel, tabbouleh, and barbecuage." Also in response to About's statement, Shuki Galilei, an Israeli journalist specializing in food and who writes a blog dedicated to hummus, said that trying to make a copyright claim over hummus is like claiming for the rights to bread or wine. Hummus is a centuries-old Arab dish. Nobody owns it, it belongs to the region. As of late 2009, the Lebanese Industrialists Association was still preparing documents and proof to support its claim. World record. In May 2010, the Guinness World Record for the largest dish of hummus in the world returned to Lebanon. The winning dish, cooked by 300 cooks in the village of Al Faina, near Beirut, weighed approximately 10,450 kg, more than double the previous record set by 50 Israeli Arabs and Jews who cooked approximately 4,100 kg in January 2010 in the Arab-Israeli village of Abu Osh. According to local media, the recipe included 8 tons of boiled chickpeas, 2 tons of tahini, 2 tons of lemon juice and 70 kg of olive oil. See also: List of hors d'oeuvre, List of legume dishes. References. Bibliography. Further reading.